No one can stop me right now. No one's here. It's just me. Bow. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Messy.
MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with
Welcome back to the MessyPod episode, season 3, episode 41? 42? I don't fucking remember. But it's just an episode with me, guys. Oh, I hear you clicking off right now. Oh, I hear you turning it off. You said, oh, we gonna skip this one. We don't want to listen to this boring ass motherfucker. I hear you. Shut up. Whatever. Hurt my feelings. You know, I might just tell you some things and some secrets you've like never heard from me. But if you want to turn off. Like, I get it. Like, it's whatever. Like, Mike's not here. His muscles aren't here. I get it. You miss his muscles. I miss his muscles, too. I miss his muscles, too. Have you guys noticed, like, how... Okay, let's talk about Mike for a second. Have you guys noticed, like, how much muscles he's, like, grown in, like, the past 5 fucking months? If you guys are watching the visuals. If you guys just, like, follow him on social media. Like, have you guys fucking noticed that? Like, Jesus Christ. This man's has gotten huge with fucking muscles. It's like, it's scary, but at the same time, like, kind of cool. Like, I'm like, okay, go ahead, bitch. Like, do your thing. But like, damn, is your skin okay? That shit looks tight. That shit looks like it's screaming every time I walk in the room. Like, he can't even flex. Like, he's at that point of swollenness. Like his arms are just like that. You know what I mean? Like, if he flexes, they just look the same. Like, his arms are just like permanently flexing. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know that was a thing. Who does that? Who needs that? Everyone just be fat, okay? We'll all be happy together. Food is great. Food is awesome. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A by myself. Mike is going to shine in. He brought in some voice ends for some of the questions that I'm going to be asking. Already pre-selected, already ready to go, because I don't want to be sitting here forever doing this, bitch, okay? By myself. Girl, by myself, girl. But, yeah, it's cute. Should I talk about my week? That's how we started, right? Let me talk about my week real quick. It's week time with Mac. My week was great. Thank you for asking. Wait. Let me ask you. Oh, Mac, how was your week? Oh, my week is great. Thank you, Mac, for asking. Thank you. Oh, Mac, you're so sexy. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Mac. My week was great. It was boring as fuck, actually. It was great that it was boring. Honestly, it was great that it was boring. You know, I filmed a video, edited the shit. I went out. What the fuck, bitch? I'm lying to myself. That was boring too, though. I'm not lying. That was boring. It was fucking boring. I was fucking bored. I need to stop doing that, okay? Going out in general, period. Top down boots, house mama. I need to stop going out by myself, mostly. I don't know why I keep on going out by my goddamn self. That's not fun, sis. Stop doing that, sis. Not really by myself. I like meet up with people, but it's not like enough people to register for me having a good night. You know what I mean? Like, I can't go out when it's just like 1 or 2 other people. You know, I have to go out with like a group. I'm starting to realize, you know? I ain't single anymore. I don't care about going out like in that way. I never really cared about going out in that way, bitch. I wasn't like swinging people out in the clubs. Look at me. You think I'm out here like, you want to, bitch? You know what I mean? No. Girl, I go out to dance, but I went to like a bear night in downtown LA or midtown LA or something. You know, going out in the middle of a pandemic when a new variant is in a slow rise, because I just want to die, girl. I just want to die. No, it was vaccination only, but like, how long does that go, you know? But I decided I wanted to go, but I need to stop doing that. It was boring. Everyone there was just trying to fuck somebody, you know what I mean? And I already said I don't do that, so I'm just kind of like sitting there dancing, and the music was terrible. The music was like the same BPM BPM for the entire 4 hours I was there, 5 hours I was there. And the drinks, bitch. The drinks were $20 each? Who? Where? What money? What money do we have? Last time I checked, we just went through a fucking pandemic, bitch. Why do we have money suddenly? Why are drinks $20? Like, I get businesses need this money, but none of us have the money, girl. What the fuck? Like, calm the fuck down. Let's be reasonable here for a second. $20 fucking dollars, girl? Shut the hell up. I did not get a single drink, girl. I did not get a single drink. I was not ready to be paying $20 for a fucking drink. And the cups were like small. Like fucking small ass cups. $20. Fuck you, girl. Fuck you. Okay? Like, I get it, you need money. Whatever. It was a venue event, so they probably just like need money to pay off the venues. That means the venue was like too fucking expensive. Like, shut up, girl. $20 fucking? It wasn't even Pride. That's like Pride prices, bitch. Just ranting. I'm sorry. So I didn't drink. So I went there crossfaded. I was a bit crossfaded. She was a bit. She glugged and then a puff. Went out there crossfaded, and then when I found out the drinks were $20, I was like, no, thank you. So I sobered up at the club, where everyone is kind of just like a bear event where everyone is just like slow swaying and just kind of just looking over each other's shoulders, trying to find someone they can like eye fuck. Which was weird. And also I have a bit of night blindness. And so when things are like dimly lit, I can't see shit. So I don't know if anyone was looking at me. I don't know what was going on. I don't know who else was there that might have known who I was or like saw me there. Girl, I couldn't see shit. Girl, okay? Especially when lights are like flashing in your faces like that and then go straight into like a dimly lit darkness. Girl, my eyes could not register fast enough. I was just dancing in a circle next to my two friends who were a couple that were just making out. And then suddenly they found like some random guy came up to them halfway through the night and like started touching one of their stomachs. And then suddenly they all like three started making, I don't even know if they knew the guy. I still need to ask because I don't even fucking know. But they all started like three making out. And I was just like standing there. Girl, it was a mess. I was just standing there, and I was like, obviously they went out for that reason, and I kind of just tagged along because I just like wanted to like go outside of my house. But it's like I was just standing there being like, okay, just kind of just slow swaying by myself, acting like I was trying to have a good time. I was having a fucking good time, girl. And then I saw a friend out of the audience. I spotted a friend. The light flashed on him long enough for my eyes to register that was someone I knew. And I literally like ran across the fucking room and hung out with them for like an hour. Then I left. Because I was already sober at that point. I was over it. I was tired. I was like, whatever. I want to go home and go to sleep. So I went home and went to sleep. But I did it, girls. I went out. I had a social life. Be happy for me. Or be upset with me. I don't know, girl. We in a pandemic. But that was my week. Thank you for asking. You guys are so thoughtful, girls. You're so thoughtful. Look at it. I already wasted 8 minutes. Look at me. Or less. I don't know. I might be editing the shit out of this, girl. I've been pausing. But I also want to start off this episode by saying this. I'm going to say this at the beginning of every episode now. I meant to say this earlier, too. Shit, I might put this in the beginning of the fucking episode too. I'm gonna echo the bitch. Hi guys. So I know many of you guys have been asking about the Spotify situation, and I know it's like hard for me to explain because I don't really know how to explain it. It's weird right now. But basically, our Spotify is still active. We are still on Spotify. It's just a different page now. So if you want to check out us on Spotify still, click link in the description, or if I post this on social media, click link anywhere around me. Press me. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. You know what I mean? I've been trying to tell people we are on a different Spotify page, but a lot of people have not gotten the message. So if you guys could please also pass the message on to your friends or anyone you see in the comments that are asking. We are still on Spotify. There's just a different page right now, and I'm trying to get it fixed. But the Spotify podcast people are not replying to me. I don't know why, girl. I don't know why. But yeah, we are still on Spotify. So yeah, I just want to get that out of the way, girl, because people have been asking over and over again, and I'm starting to realize that on podcasts you got to be like a broken record sometimes, because not all of you guys are like listening to the fucking end, and it's stupid of me to think that you guys are listening like every single fucking second. But so I'm gonna be a broken record, and I'm gonna say this shit until we're all tired of it, okay? So if you guys are tired of me saying this, go tell your friends. Go in the comments and tell the people in the comments, okay? We gotta stop this. We gotta start this flow of information, y'all. We gotta start it. But let's do our segments. Let's go. Let's do it. Florida. What the fuck? What the fuck? Florida. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Florida. What the fuck? Florida. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello. Okay, so this was submitted to us about like a few, goddamn, probably 2 months ago, and I'm just now seeing it. Someone did the Florida Man birthday challenge, which is when you put Florida Man and then your birthday, and then whatever news article pops up, that's your Florida Man horoscope. I don't know, but people do it, and someone did it for April 11th. Florida Man threatens to destroy everyone with army of turtles, police say. What? Girl, that's all I've read so far, so I'm very excited. Let's figure this out. A Florida man is awaiting trial after screaming obscenities and threatening to destroy everyone with an army of turtles, according to police. Thomas Devaney Lane, 61. Okay, so he's old. Okay. So he might have developed some things, girl. Was jailed in Brevard County facing multiple charges of breaching the peace. That's a charge in Florida? Sorry. That was a read, but like y'all, it's Florida. Y'all, okay. Charge must have a lot of breathing room. Misusing 911 and resisting an officer without violence. How? Okay. According to, never heard of without violence before. Resisting an officer, that's just like period. According to Brevard County jail records, Lane was yelling out obscenities, constantly calling himself the Saint. Here we go. Saying his turtle army would destroy them by stating they would all see what would happen in an hour. Police in Atlantic, Florida say. Police there say they received 7 calls about a man disturbing the peace Sunday, April 7th at 3 different locations. At some point, Lane even entered the police department and proceeded to yell at the dispatcher while pounding on the walls and glass. So he walked into the prison. He walked into the jail. He walked into the police sink. It's like, I'm going to kill y'all with my turtles. Y'all, the power. Girl, I would have been shot. According to arrest report, he left the building but called 911 while at a 7-Eleven and again threatened the dispatch officer. Girl, I would have been shot. We all know. The police report states he told the dispatcher over the phone. The fact that he got to leave the police precinct. He got to leave the police department full by himself after screaming and banging on the glass and walls that he's going to kill people with turtles. Girl, how? Girl, how? Wait, I'm just processing that right now. I would have been dead. Girl. I could go off, but we're not going to. What the fuck? But yeah, he left the building and called 911. 7-Eleven again threatened a police dispatch officer. The police reports state he told the dispatcher over the phone that I needed to leave now or you will be sorry you effed with the Saint. Lane was later found in his car but refused to get out while yelling obscenities and screaming about how his turtle army would destroy us. He was forcibly removed and arrested. Jesus Christ. I can't even think of even trying to do that. Girl, the power. The power. That's all I'm going to say. The power. And the day, the power, bitch. I wish I had to. Give me some gay agenda with a MAGA. Drag Race. That's right, chicas. Drag Race. We're talking about Drag Race again. Oh, no. Here comes Meg with gay agenda talking about Drag Race. How original. Here we go again. But yeah, Drag Race. Season 74. I don't fucking know at this point. Just announced its cast. And even though me and Mike always talk about how there's so many and it's always overcrowded, they always seem to find a way every season to make me a little bit excited. And I'm a little bit excited about this season. You want to know why? Because the straight men's in it. I'm joking. No, it's because Cornbread, the drag queen, is a drag queen that I've known for a second because of Brandon Rogers. And I fucking love her on Brandon Rogers' video. So I'm very excited to see her on Drag Race and also see what she's going to bring because she is hilarious. She's a hilarious drag race. She's a hilarious drag queen, and I'm very excited to see what she does. I'm not excited about the straight man. What do you mean? But no, speaking of the straight man, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that real quick. Let me talk about that real quick. I think we need to stop combining the phrases heterosexual and straight. Okay, I think in 2021, you know, some of these heterosexual people are down for the cause, are down for the culture. You know, are contributing, are helping, you know. And you know, we need to stop saying that every heterosexual person is straight. Not every heterosexual is straight. Let's say that. Let's put that in there. Now, there's heterosexual people, and then there's heterosexual people that happen to be straight. Straight, I now feel like it's more of a culture. And this man is a drag queen for a living. That is not straight culture. This is just a heterosexual man. This is a heterosexual drag queen. Let's say that. This is a heterosexual drag queen. Because nothing about what he's doing is straight culture. So I don't think he should be considered a straight man. He is a heterosexual man. Let's say that instead. I feel like that's all my 2 cents. Because I mean, drag has I'm not like the professional of drag, okay, girl, but I've been kind of in the community for a few years now outside of Drag Race. I live in Los Angeles. There's a lot that goes on around here, but in my views and what I've seen is drag is a lot more. I mean, anyone with 2 cents know that drag is a lot more than what is seen on Drag Race. And I feel like a lot of people who only like get their experience from Drag Race never really fully know that or never really experience that. There's so many different types of drag queens. Not all drag queens are gay men. They never have been, basically. And so I feel like Drag Race misrepresented that in a lot of people's minds because Drag Race, people have to understand, is a cable TV reality show. So there's only so much it can do and showcase about the drag community on cable television to middle America, you know? So it had to be slow. It had to be slow fed, you know? But there's always been different shapes and sizes when it comes to drag. You know, drag is a culture. Drag is an art form that is celebrated by many people, and it's primarily pushed forward by, yes, the gay community and gay men and all that stuff, but it is queer in general. It is a queer art form. So basically, the fact that he is a drag queen for a living, he is not a straight man. He is a heterosexual queer drag queen. Basically, that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. I really hope they don't make his entire storyline the fact that he's straight. Like, don't do that to that boy. Jesus Christ. And also, I don't think he's gonna last that long. Like, I don't know. I feel like, especially if they make his entire storyline the fact that he's straight. Oh, he's straight. He's a straight guy. I don't think he's going to last that long. I feel like he's just mostly there to... I feel like what Drag Race right now is trying to do is show the rest of the corners of this country that there is a lot more to drag than what this show has only been showcasing. And so they put in those like one types every single season. If you notice, some of them end up winning, you know, Evie Oddly and all that stuff. But yeah, I feel like they're just trying to start showcasing that because on UK Drag Race they put the first female at birth drag queen on the show ever, and now in this one we have the first heterosexual male. You know what I mean? He's still in drag, girl. He's still trying to serve those looks, girl. He's still in it. He's still doing the culture. But yeah, that I think that's what the show is trying to do. But we'll see. We will see, girl. We'll see what happens. And that's gay agenda with Mac. Fuck you. But also, I feel like he's not going to survive because the show itself, Drag Race, is very homosexually forward. So it's like, I don't know if he's going to fit in that well, especially if they make his storyline the fact that he is a straight man. I think he's just going to be, I feel like he might be the first gone. But you know what? They're just trying to make visible the other shapes and sizes in the drag community, I think. I don't know, but I feel like Drag Race is in the show. for a heterosexual male to even like hover around. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he'll surprise us, girl. Maybe he'll surprise the shit out of all of us. We'll be like, oh my God, okay, he kind of working it. We'll see. We shall see. And that's Gay Jenna now. Okay, bye. Fuck you. Now, before I go into hookup time, we do have a sponsor. So play that muscle app. You're going to see Mike for a second. Here he is. Oh, my God.
Oh, God, it's me, Mike, and I'm currently... Where am I?
Rehab.
No, where am I? I've already been... I'm in rehab?
You're in rehab.
I'm in rehab.
You're in
For what?
You're in Lindsay Lohan's rehab.
Oh, no! Oh, get her cardboard. Get her cardboard. It's in there. It's in there. Oh, you guys, you know what I don't like about dating apps? When I'm talking to people, I just waste my time. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you should be. I hate when people waste my time and I'm talking to people that don't have the same intentions as I do. Thank God that we have the Muscle app. The Muscle app gives you the opportunity to create 3 different profiles so you can make your intentions clear and known. You can make a profile under the friend category for those people that you just want to hang out with without any emotional or sexual attraction. You know, everybody needs friends. You can make a profile under the flirt category for the husband material people, the people that, you know, you want to go on coffee dates with, grab some dinner with, the people that you really want to get to know on a romantic level. And then you can make a profile for fun, the people that you just kind of want to be inside of their hearts. So gone are the days of hitting up people like sup, NMU, and it going nowhere. Like, please, can we put in more effort than that? This great feature gives the opportunity to create a more honest and authentic connection between you and everybody you meet. The Muscle app is free and is a 100% queer-owned company, and they just recently launched, so let's help build this community together.
Yeah.
Thank you, Muscle app. Thank you, Muscle app. Back to Mac and Mike. Woo, I miss you guys. I miss you.
Wow. Oh, my God, Mike. We miss you. That totally wasn't an old ad. What do you mean? Here we go. Jesus Christ. It's hookup time with Mac. Yeah. Bitch. Hi. Hello, I'm not going to read a hookup time that was submitted because that is Mike's thing, and I feel like if I were to do that, he would get mad at me. So today, girlies, I'm gonna tell you a hookup story of mine. Well, it's not a good one. It's not gonna be a fun one. Y'all gonna be liking this one. This one's not that exciting, girl. Not that exciting. I think I told this story too. I mean, I told it in like fragments. I don't know if I told it full out though, uninterrupted by Mike screaming at me every 2 seconds. We'll see. But, so this happened like when I was 18 going on 19. I think I was 19. I don't know. Maybe I was 20. I don't fucking know, bitch. I was living with my dad still. So I think it was 18. I don't fucking know. But I was, you know, I didn't start experiencing the gay sex and hookup life full out until I was about 21 years old. So when I was 18 or 19, I was like still like on those apps, just being a horny boy, but not like really touching and never really like being comfortable enough to touch. I just looked, I wouldn't touch, you know, but one special night, one random night, I was just being a little random girl, you know, being a random girl. I was on a video chat with friends too. We were Google Hangouting and everything. We did that like every single night after I graduated high school with my internet friends, like my YouTube friends. And then I was just on the grinder one random day scrolling, and I get a ping from a guy that kept on pinging me and kept on messaging me like for like weeks and months beforehand. This guy who said he was 34, and I was 18. Oh, girl, yeah, here we go. And basically that he really wanted to S my D. He really wanted to suck me off, and he kept on trying. And on his photo, he looked like a decent, nice little dad man. Basically, the photos that he was sending me, we're going there, girl. And so, you know, one night being random, being crazy, I was just like, yeah, sure, fuck it, let's fucking go. Why not? You know, I've never really done a hookup before. You know, I've never really been that much sexually adventurous. That was like my first time really doing anything off of those apps before. So I said, sure, why not? Fuck it. Come suck me off in your van. So he picks me up. Here we go. Girl, it's going. So he picks me up from the corner like I'm a fucking hooker. And then we drive to a random, like, not that far. We drive, like, to the corner of, like, the block I was already on. Like, I'm a fucking prostitute. But when I enter the car, girl, when I enter the motherfucking car, girl, this is why I don't do Grindr or any of those apps, really. I don't trust them anymore, girl. When I enter the fucking car, and when I tell you this man looked double the amount of 34. This man looked like he was in his fucking 60s. The car had no lights on. The lights were off. Bitch. The lights were off. They didn't even turn on when you open the car. You know when you open a car, the lights turn on? They did not do that, girl. He purposely made that happen, girl. Girl, he was catfishing it. But yeah, I got a car and all that stuff, and kind of like I tried looking at him, but I'm fucking night blind. I already told you guys that I had basically night blindness for like the longest time of my life, so I couldn't register fully until a bit later. I mean, he didn't really talk to me that much. It was so fucking weird. He didn't talk that much. He kind of just asked like where to, and I just like said to the corner. It was so weird because I've never done hookups before. I thought like, is this how it is? Is this how the Grindr hookups go? So I was just kind of like going with it because I didn't fucking know. And I didn't know it was creepy until it was confirmingly creepy. He said where to. I can't even look at the camera right now. I can't even look at the camera to tell you guys this. He said where to. And I said to the corner right there. We go to the corner. And that's when I kind of realized when he's driving to the corner that this man is like 60 years old. He's wearing a hat to cover the fact that like his hair is like disappearing. I don't even think he had real teeth. I think he took off his teeth. I don't fucking know. Girl, I don't fucking know. It was dark and I was scared. I wasn't scared. I was just weirded out. But yeah, I didn't know a way to excuse myself out of the car. But I didn't want to go through with it when that happened, when I entered the car and it fully registered in my head, like in my vision that this man was like not fully looking like the photos he sent me. Those photos were like 30 fucking years ago, girl. I was being catfished. I was being aged fished. So I let him suck me off. Girl, I let him do it. Okay? It was uncomfortable. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't into it. I was like semi-hard. He sucked me off for like 6 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't fucking know. I even tried to watch porn and everything to try to see if I can get myself harder. I couldn't. And you know me, girl. I can't come in 6 minutes anyways in the fucking first place. But he got impatient with his age fishing ass. And I couldn't come. I could not ejaculate into this man's mouth like he wanted, apparently. And so he ended up just dropping me back off of my house. And then I walked back up the stairs, took a quick hot ass shower, and then walked back onto the Google Hangout with my friends, and then told nobody what I did. Didn't tell a soul about this for years, girl. I didn't start talking about it until like a year ago. So I feel like this is the first time I'm fully telling the story, but that's the full fucking story. I got my dick sucked by a man who was probably in his 60s, 70s, God knows what. Age fished me acting like he was 34. Showed me a picture of him. Like the picture that he showed me, the pictures he showed me, he had like black hair. But when I was in the car, my eyes fully started registering from like the fucking motherfucking what are they called? Oh my God, the street lights. The street lights, basically. And also the city I lived in didn't have that many street lights in the first place. So like the various street lights I can register that like his hair was like gray and thin. And I was like, oh, this bitch. Oh no. So this is one of these moments that I've heard about all the time. And it happened to me. I was age-fished. And that was the first time I've ever hooked up on a hookup app. And that is literally the reason why I don't like hook up. You not the likeliness. If you find me on those hookups apps, I'm still on them, girl. I'm not inviting you over to suck my dick. Do not think that. We can become friends. We can go out to WeHo. We can kiki. I don't know. Maybe lick each other's faces at WeHo. I don't fucking know. But girl, you ain't just gonna come on over without me ever meeting you first to go suck my dick. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, fuck you. I don't trust a bitch. I don't trust a bitch on Grindr anymore. not a bitch. I don't give a shit. But yeah, that's my hookup time. Thank you for watching. We're going to do a Q&A, and I have my phone connected to this little thing. Hopefully I can get it to work. It's been working a little bit, but it's been making some weird screeching noises, so hopefully it doesn't do that. And hopefully I can edit around it if it does. And hopefully if you see me flinch randomly, just know that the thing is starting to make a screech noise. Right now I have it on 0, so you can't see that. But I went to my Instagram and to MessyPod's Instagram, and I asked guys to send us questions you wanted to ask Mike and I for the podcast. And Mike was going to send in some voice messages. So I sent Mike some of the questions, and we're going to go through them. And if I want to answer more, I might answer more on my own. But I think there's like 15, 14, 20 something. I don't know how many I asked him. But he sent me a lot of voice notes, and hopefully in order. We'll fucking see if they're not. We'll fucking see if they're not. So welcome to the MessyPod Qua. Y'all remember when I did that? Y'all MacDoesIt's watchers. Y'all remember the Qua days? Should I bring that back? I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to bring it back. I'm tangenting now. I'm going to bring it back because I'm tangenting because my 10 year of my channel is coming up next year. And so I feel like for the next year, I should just bring back like everything I've done at least once next year. In 2022, you're going to see me do things. If you have not watched my past on my channel, you're going to see me do things and be like, what the fuck is this, Mac? And I should probably like not even explain it. And not even act like any time has passed. I probably will when I bring back certain, like, I used to do a lot of characters in quotation marks, you know, when they weren't like fully developed shits. It was just like satirical personas that I created. That's how my channel used to be before I started doing longer videos and had to think about other things to do on top of that, you know what I mean? But yeah, first question from Sexmaster89. Okay. What are both of you doing for Christmas this year? Every year, I celebrate Christmas with my dad and my mom. They've been divorced since I was in the 4th grade. So it's 2 separate Christmases usually. Christmas is pretty packed. Actually, Christmas week is generally packed for me. Because I usually do Christmas with my dad the day before Christmas or days before or something. And do Christmas all day with my mom. We do breakfast. And then the breakfast goes like through lunch, basically. So it's basically a brunch. And then we have to cook for dinner with the same family we just did breakfast with. And so we have like an all day of cooking and all that stuff. Usually we like try to see a movie in between or afterwards, or we just like pass out because we've been drinking a lot of wine recently. But yeah, my Christmases are generally very, very packed with my family. I've been born and raised in Los Angeles. So like that's all, like, you know what I mean? There's no reason for me to like not do that. How about you, Mike?
Well, I hope Mac and I do something together.
No.
Like, I know he has like his fancy white Christmas tree because he's racist. And then
Girl, no. Girl, shut up. Girl, don't talk about Christmas tree. I like this white Christmas tree. Okay, it's cute. It's festive. It's fancy. Why are you bringing race into it now?
always has like themed Christmas gifts. Sometimes he has rainbow because, you know, gay. Other years he had, you know, white wrapping paper again because he's racist. Maybe we could do like a Christmas dinner and we could write it off on our taxes because like we technically work together, so we could do that.
A Christmas dinner?
And by that, I mean, you could buy me dinner and then write your taxes. But this year, I have to get you something.
Yeah.
Like let's do a dinner.
I've gotten you something like
and
the
then
past 2
we'll
years.
give each other like a gift. This is me asking for a gift. But this is the first year that I can get you something. Like
I already got you
but
a
I don't
gift,
know what
bitch.
we're gonna get.
I got Mike a gift.
Because you and I are friends. Like we can get whatever we want on our own. So like, what are we gonna get each other? Just like Uber gift cards. Let's get creative.
I got you something cute. I got you something cute.
Let's do like a fun dinner and like a theme gift. Like it doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Not
but
a
it's like
theme gift. Don't say theme
like,
gift.
You know,
I already got a gift.
Maybe we'll make something. I don't know.
I'm not making anything. I don't make shit.
And then
I
I'm
don't
going
got time.
home. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I love I'm so happy to be back in Lansing. I also bought a Grinch costume. My sister asked me to be Santa this year for my nephew's Christmas.
That's cute.
Because it's like it's not his first Christmas, but his second. But it's the first one he knows like what the fuck is going on.
And you're gonna sell his presents, yeah.
So she asked me to be Santa. So instead, I got the Grinch, and I'm going to steal every present he gets, and I hope I make him cry.
Jesus Christ. Mike, ladies and gentlemen. Mike, your favorite, guys. There he was. Oh, wow. You got him. Are you happy now? Stop crying. Question number 2. Boop. Rank the cities in LA County. I'm going to make you go first, Mike. What do you got to say? What do you got to say about this one?
Rank cities in LA.
Yes.
Well, Hollywood fucking sucks. The only
Yes.
reason you ever go to Hollywood is to go do drugs.
Yes, we say that over and over again.
That's the only reason.
The
That's
only
the only reason.
The
That's
only
the
reason.
only reason you go to Hollywood to do drugs. That's it. When someone visits, I take them to Santa Monica because on the beach they got to see the pier, blah blah blah.
Yeah, blah.
And like the shops and restaurants down there, like are really nice. Like whenever I do like a date night restaurants, I usually go to Santa Monica.
Really?
Venice is like similar to Santa Monica, but more like bars instead of restaurants.
Yeah, Venice is like cute and everything, but I think it's kind of weird. Venice can be weird, girl. If you've never been to Venice, do not go to Venice at night, girl, because it can get weird in Venice at night. Oh, those starving artists get crazy. Venice is cute to a point. There's certain areas of Venice that are like really, really cute because a lot of techies live there too. But then there's certain like parts where like the art people live, and they do some crazy things. They do drugs. They're doing hallucinogenics. They're running around naked in the middle of the streets. Sleeping in the roads, while also simultaneously living in like a house by the beach. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like for Venice, you don't know if the person is like without a home or if the person is like a rich person that's just rolling really hard. That's Venice. Okay.
Culver City, if you want to live, but it kind of looks like trash. I'm gonna say it. I said it. Culver City looks like trash. Culver City looks like trash.
I don't know. I don't know much about
then if you go
Culver
anything
City.
lower than that, like Marina Del Rey is gorgeous. That has some nice places to eat, but it's kind of like far from everything, so it's a little bit out of the way. But it is nice.
I'm far from everything.
It's just far from everything. West Hollywood is fucking fabulous.
Bias.
It's in good proximity. It's got good bars. It's got good restaurants. It's just fabulous because gays know what they're doing. If you're in the Valley, I'm so sorry.
I'm so
sorry, but it's fine. Sherman.
fine.
If you're in the Valley,
fine.
I really like Sherman Oaks. That's why I have a lot of friends that live in Sherman Oaks. I like Sherman Oaks. It's got, like I said, nice bars.
Sherman Oaks, North Hollywood are good
I judge a
areas.
town
Very
by
nice.
3 things: is there nice bars? Is there nice restaurants? And I always look around the neighborhood and think, would I like to jog around here?
Ooh, shit!
I don't even.
It did the static thing.
When I lived in the Valley, I lived in the Arts District. Girl,
I did
when I
too,
first
girl.
lived in the Valley, that first
Girl, I
apartment
did
I was
too.
living in, ooh, child, bitch. It was. I lived next to a tire shop, and it was infested with roaches.
Oh my god. Okay, I didn't live in that side of art. Okay.
Nasty.
We did them.
And then there's Burbank. Burbank is cool for like if you work in production, but like to live there, never. Like there's stuff to do there, but it's small. You would run out of things to do, and it's so far from everywhere else.
Everywhere. Burbank is also the most expensive neighborhood in Los Angeles. I don't think that many people know about that. I always say that on here, though. If you've watched this podcast, you know now. But Burbank is the most expensive city in Los Angeles, and Santa Monica is the second most expensive city in Los Angeles. But I would say, yeah, Santa Monica is definitely number one when it comes to places you want to go. That's like the place I always take. Whenever I have a friend that comes visit Los Angeles, Santa Monica is like the number one place I take them to. And also Abbot Kinney in Venice. Like I said before, Venice has some cute parts and all that stuff. But I would say Santa Monica definitely is number one. And then, yeah, WeHo. I guess WeHo is a good close second. WeHo is fun in the daytime, and also, I mean, there's some stigmas about WeHo, but WeHo has it has nice bars, has nice restaurants, really nice restaurants, and also the South Bay Area, the area that I was raised in, which is Santa Monica and all that stuff, Marina Del Rey, El Segundo, Manhattan Beach. Those areas are really nice. Manhattan Beach and El Segundo, the really nice areas, really nice restaurants in El Segundo, Manhattan Beach. Kind of expensive too. And Marina Del Rey. Marina Del Rey has like one of the best restaurants, basically. Marina Del Rey has really delicious restaurants by the marina, so you can like sit outside and just look at like all the water and the boats and the seals barking at each other. I don't know what you consider that noise, but yeah, I would say those are like the top areas. And the Valley, it's the Valley. It's there. Long Beach is also a good city, but that one's like the the furthest south of Los Angeles County you can get. So people don't even consider it LA County anymore. And then Pasadena is a nice, pretty city, but it is out of the way of everything. It is in the furthest corner of LA County. But yeah, I feel like those are the good cities to highlight. And then there's downtown, which is it's downtown, you know. Downtown, that entire inland part of Los Angeles is not really a part of Los Angeles. I'm not keen of. I've never been raised in that area of Los Angeles. I've been raised on like the outer skirts of Los Angeles, from like the furthest south to now the furthest west and all that shit. And then like I lived in the Valley for 2 years. So I don't know anything about it. And I lived in Hollywood for a year. And girl, bitch, I'm never going to live in Hollywood ever again in my entire goddamn life. That was a stupid decision that I just let happen. I don't know why I let that happen. Girls, if you ever come to LA, if you ever move to LA, do not move to Hollywood. Do not move to Hollywood. Do not go to Hollywood. Hollywood is not for people to live in anymore. I don't know why people want to go to Hollywood. I don't know why people romanticize Hollywood, the city. You romanticize Hollywood, the idea. Okay? Don't mix up with the city, girl. The city ain't shit. Nothing's even filmed in Hollywood anymore. Everything's filmed in Burbank now, girl. They moved because everyone started moving into Hollywood, and they're like, "Girl, it's getting weird over here. Let's go up north." What's something you've learned about the process of making a podcast through the past 2 years? Podcasting is a lot of fucking work. People think it's fucking easy. People think it's just something you just hop on, say some shit, and then click a button, and suddenly it's everywhere. No, girl, it's a lot of fucking work, and then one mistake, and then suddenly shit gets weird. As you can see with this podcast right now, there's 2 Spotifys. Technical difficulties you gotta deal with, and all that shit. That's why so many people join podcast networks, so they have people whose like main sole job is to upkeep that shit. But when you're podcasting by yourself as an independent person, it's a lot of fucking work, girl. It's a lot of fucking work, and I don't think that many people know that. It's even a lot of work when you're signed onto a network, because now you have to be like fully put together when you're part of a network, and you're using the network's like stuff when you're recording the podcast. So that on top of it, I feel like is a lot of work a lot of people don't know. And so that's why you see a lot of these like YouTubers and these celebrities start podcasts, but then like not like end them or finish them, or they end up being canceled by the network because they're not getting numbers or something. Because it's a lot more work than people think. People think you can just sign on and anyone can just talk. I mean, anyone can just talk, but not everyone is going to be able to captivate people. I mean, we have a good handful. We love y'all, but like me might keep on saying, if we were part of a network, we would probably been dropped because our numbers have been fluctuating, girl. And I just bit my tongue. Ow. But I love it. But I love podcasting. I love doing it. It's a great time to hang out with Mike. And that's why we keep on doing it, you know, regardless of the numbers and all that stuff, if the numbers keep us afloat or will sink us. But we're working on it. We're going to work on it. We do want to expand this podcast in the way we want to expand it at least once. Okay? We tried the baby steps with the previous network. Did not do well. But now I think we are ready to open our arms to something else and try a different direction that hopefully is better for us. But we still got to find that person. We haven't found the company that seems to want to actually rock with us the way we want to be rocked with. Okay? But we're figuring it out, girl. We are figuring it out. What did you say, Mike?
That we should plan.
Yes.
I know what we should do. We just don't do it.
Exactly. Because there's so much work that we don't do.
I've learned that you and I are really good just talking. Like, I like that. Like, some people, when they do podcasts or YouTube videos, they, like, are different, and they, like, try to, like, put on airs or, like, posture themselves.
Yeah.
And, like, they act different. You and I really, it's the same thing when the podcast is off, or even when we make videos when the camera is off. So, like, I've learned that you and I like, from podcasting together, I've learned that you and I work better than I ever thought we actually did work together. Because we make each other comfortable, I think.
Yes.
Like, we could be in a professional setting and make each other comfortable. And I think that's a scary thing for a lot of people because we really do not care. But something I've learned is that I think we need to plan this shit better, because you and I are so funny. I think we do so well, and we don't even try. Imagine if we tried.
I know.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I know, T.
Also, I've learned that I want to be smart. Hold on, I want to leave on something smart. What have I learned?
Oh my God.
I learned that Mac doesn't know the planets. and I'm
Okay,
smarter
shut
than
up.
him.
Bye. Yeah, Mike and I are very comfortable together. A lot of people, before we even started the podcast, a lot of people, including my manager, always used to comment on the fact that Mike and I had some, like, an interesting flair of chemistry that it was hard to explain. Because the way, like, we were always just calm with each other. Like, the way we talked to each other was calm, but it was always funny, and we always, the same way we talk to each other in the podcast has been the same way we talk to each other since, like, first meeting each other, basically, in real life, because we were internet friends before we were actually in real life friends. And so I don't know, we keep it real with each other, and that's why we started this podcast. And so yeah, it's been really cool seeing the chemistry that we have been able to keep strong throughout all of this in the past 2 years. What are your top 3 favorite songs to come out of 2021? Ooh, no, is that from 2021? Fuck, I don't know what was 2021 or what was 2020. I was about to sing an Ash Nico song, but I think that was 2020. Whatever. It's the bitch. Are you trying to make me cry? Are you trying to make me listen? You win some and lose some. It should be good. You know, from Ash Nico. That's a really good song. I like so the power by Lord. And then 2021. I don't know what came out in 2021 that I really resonated with. I keep on like mix. This year's been so weird. I don't even know what came out this year or last year. Jesus Christ. But probably oh. You make me affection. It's a song called Affection by Abra. It's probably my top 3rd. It was one of my top songs on Spotify, and I fucking love that song. Every time it comes on, I'm just like, don't be mad, that's my blessing. Just don't be me affection. It's so good. It's so good. Search up Abra, girl. I talk about her all the time if you follow my streams. She's amazing. But how about you, Mike?
I don't know music.
Same.
I don't. I like that Top Recall album.
Oh yeah, I forgot that came out. I totally forgot about that one.
What is whistling? Oh my god, I like that song. I am on a fucking island. Wait, can I say that? Yeah, I can say that. Whatever. I don't care. I'm on an island and it's so fucking whistly.
Okay. He's on an island and it's very whistly, guys. I'm sorry. It's windy on his island. We can't tell you what island he's on, but he's on an island, girl. What is one of your favorite videos you've ever made? For me, Mike, you answer this first. Let me think about mine. I gotta think about mine, girl. What'd you say? What'd you say, girl?
When you baptized me in the beers as Sister Patterson. That is like one of the my favorite videos I think I've ever made. Like I can go back and watch that video and genuinely laugh and think like, we're crackheads. Also, because we look different in that video.
We look very different.
Only been like a year or two.
It's only been a year or two, but life and stress got ahead of us.
I like the videos that you and I make together. I like the videos that I make with friends. Like the videos I'm by myself, I don't think I'm funny. I think I'm annoying. Like that's the truth. So whenever I make a video with you or Reese or Ari or Billy or Kyle, it's in a way I consider those home videos. And I love that I have them to like look back on and laugh. So, all of those.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I like the videos I make with Mike. The videos I make with Mike are hilarious. I find the videos where I made him a grinder, and then we also went on Grindr trying to find a sugar daddy. Those are hilarious videos that I can watch back and like laugh at. I also really like my I did a series of videos of. I like when I do the videos where I'm trying toys from the 2000s that I've never got to try before. And so the For Real Friend Lulu cat videos that I made are the funniest videos I think I've made in recent memory. Those are really funny. And people always tell me those are the videos they go back and watch now because they find it iconic. But yeah, I'm making like a series of them for December. I have one coming out soon, and I think another one coming out the week after. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I'm just being a little plug. Oops. What is your favorite holiday tradition? The food I make. I make a garlic pull-apart bread every single Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it's the favorite thing I love to make. I love cooking. Period. Cooking. The food we cook. My Nana's ham. Girl, my Nana's ham, girl. Oh, girl, I don't even know. I cannot find that ham, whatever she does with it, anywhere in the world. But that holiday ham, girl, oh, that holiday ham. I take pounds of it home, girl. After every Christmas, girl, you know, you best believe. Ooh, girl. Oh, it's so good. That's my favorite tradition. Fuck everything else.
Christmas time is the only time of year that my grandma makes rice balls for the family. And if you don't know what rice balls are, kill yourself.
I know what rice balls are.
They are one of my favorite Italian foods. Arancinis.
Rice balls
They
are
a
Japanese.
ball fried rice with sauce.
Oh, fried rice? Oh, no, that's not. Never mind.
You can get pistachio ones. You can get different
I thought I was
kinds
talking about
of flavors.
nigiri.
They're so good. Oh my god. I fucking love rice balls. I want to shove them in my ass.
I like how both of our favorite traditions are food one of our family members make. Yes, girl, the food. The family food is popping, okay? Okay, girl. Morning sex versus nighttime sex. Oh, it depends, okay? Cause I love me some drunk nighttime sex can be some fun sex, okay, girl? Or tipsy nighttime sex. I don't like to be like sloshy drunk. But you know, morning sex doesn't really happen that much. Being a gay man. But you know, when it can happen, it's fun. Morning sex can be a nice treat. But it's rare. I think I was gonna say I like morning sex more, but I think I like morning sex more in my mind right now because I rarely have it as much as I have sex at night. So yeah, to me, I feel like morning sex is just like that golden thing that only happens once in a blue moon that I just like But yeah, I think morning sex probably will be a vibe, but that's only because I don't have that much.
Sometimes morning sex is really late nighttime sex. I think sex is just good.
Late night tame sex.
Sometimes morning sex is great, but morning sex is usually groggier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll be with somebody and like no. You know what the best is? When you have nighttime sex and then fall asleep together and it turns into morning sex.
Yes.
Like you wake each other up with sex.
Yes, that's great.
God. Those are the impressive bottoms where you just like wake up with a dick in the ass. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know why I'm so Italian right now, but I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep my Italian character when I answer this. You know when you get someone real good.
Yeah.
And you know they already prepared because they were prepared a few hours earlier when you were doing it.
Yeah.
And then they already also loosened up and everything. So in the morning you just wake them up with a dick in the ass. That's fucking fire.
That's fire. It's another one of those things where it's like because it's such a rarity, you're like, but it's like sex is sex regardless, girl. It feels good. Does editing video stress you out a lot more than it used to? Yes. Yes, girl. Girl, yes. Yes, it does. It does, girl, because back in the day, she was only making like 3 to 5 minute videos. Back in the day. Then the 5 minutes went on to like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Now the bitch making like 15 to 22. Girl, I'm stressed. And I'm still upkeeping the same editing style for 15 to 22 minutes. Girl, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I love it. You know what I mean? I cannot not edit a video the way I edit my video. I cannot just like do like, I don't know. It takes a lot of me when I edit these podcasts because I really want to edit the shit out of them, but I'm like, I cannot sit here editing like an hour-long visual. Like, not that people are going to see it in the first place. People like listen to the bitch first, but yeah, it has been stressing me out a lot recently. How about you, Ms. Ike?
Editing is much more easier for me now because I edit really fast because I'm a professional. Mac takes days.
Okay.
He's Mac.
Okay, shut up.
Okay,
but who has the numbers? Whose videos seem to resonate more because of the time he takes to edit them? Who's my who's? I wonder why people like me more. I'm joking.
I edit my videos really well. Like when I do a lot for my videos, when I add in a lot of graphics, a lot of zooms in, zooms out, all this crazy shit, all this different music. You guys just fucking say I'm copying Mac.
Yes. You guys do stop doing that.
So I'm just
I didn't invent
I'm gonna do less. I'm gonna do less. You bitch, now I do less. Y'all made my life easier. So No, I can edit a video in 3 hours. Mac needs like 3 days to edit a video.
Literally 3 days. Takes me about 3 days. 2 to 3 days to edit one fucking video. You're welcome, girls. I love it, but whatever. Comfort food of the year. I will always and forever rock with mac and cheese. Macaroni and cheese with cut up pieces of Spam in it. Girl. Yes. Bitch. Shit. Girl. Shit. That shit is fire. That shit is prime suspect. Thank you very much. Good night. Bitch, don't be sitting here being like, ill, Spam, ill you, bitch. Okay, Spam is delicious. Okay? With your bougie ass. And I mean, fucking you, bitch. Fucking, I could put Spam in anything, bitch. I fucking love Spam. Spam is so great. I didn't even grow up with it. I didn't try Spam until I was in high school. And I was like, ooh, bitch, this is great. It's like meteor tasting bacon, girl, bitch. Salty tasting bacon, bitch. Sign me the fuck up, girl. Grill that shit. Put in some macaroni and cheese. Yum, yum, yum. Specifically Velveeta, bitch. Not some Kraft. Don't do Kraft. Kraft is like, okay, but when you put in some Velveeta, bitch, yum, 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 yum. Girl, shit.
I guess that would be my cheat meal.
What's a cheat meal?
And this might be why I was losing weight. Because if you tell me cheat meal, I'm gonna go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
My cheat meal, I go to the pavilions. This is exactly, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
The pavilions.
First of all, I get really high.
Okay.
I get eat like 2 edibles.
Okay.
And then I go to pavilions, and they have these boneless wings at pavilions, and depending on how much I ate that day, I'll get 1 or 2 packs of those. And then it started off with, right across the street there was the Insomnia cookies, so I would get 4 of the big s'mores cookies, and I would have that after the boneless wings. But then that, like, as my stomach got bigger from bulking, I graduated to a box of brownies.
Okay.
So I would make a whole tray of brownies, and I would eat it. And the thing is, like, halfway through this like cheat meal, I'm like so uncomfortably full, like I'm aching over the toilet trying to shit it all out. But like I force it all down my throat because it's like a challenge. I'm like, I can't not finish it because tomorrow I'm gonna want it, and then I'm gonna be so mad at myself for not finishing it. But I can't have it tomorrow because this is my cheat meal now.
Oh my god. Okay, Mike. This beefy ass. My comfort food is my cheat meal. Shut the fuck up. Damn, fuck you. I love you though. When you were in college, what was your main focus study? Did it change as time went on? Well, I didn't finish college, girls. Girls who did not graduate, girls who do not have that paper. But when I started, I went to Chapman University. I majored in business management with an emphasis in marketing. Because they didn't have just a marketing degree at the school. It was supposed to be like one of the best business schools in whatever the fuck they were saying. But it was business management with an emphasis in marketing. And then I was going to do a PR minor, but then I did not go back. I ended up going to community college at Santa Monica College. And then I transferred to media studies. And then never completed that associates because I didn't do the lab that they wanted me to do. You won't let me. I won't do it. You can't make me. So I did a lot of my classes online, and then that class was in person. I was like, girl, no.
I actually used my degree. My major was new media art. I learned how to do everything with. My major was literally video editing and Photoshop, Illustrator, sound development, know how to work a camera, work a lens. So yeah, I do that.
Oh wow!
Now that's my full fucking job.
That's great.
That's
great. I'm glad you need to get a degree to pursue this. I just kind of just waltzed into it, and look at where I am now. I'm joking. Girl, it was acquired knowledge, girl. I was learning since I was in high school, girl. Catch up.
My minor was business. So I know how to make content. I basically went to college and said I want to learn how to make content and then know how to market it. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. Because I knew what the fuck I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do YouTube stuff.
I
I knew I wanted to make content creation. If it wasn't for me, I was going to do it for somebody else. Or I saw where the world was going, and I said marketing is going to be completely social media content creation. Yeah. So straight out of college. That's how I was like, in a new business development, because I knew where the world was going, and these old ass fucking bitches didn't know what the fuck was going on. So, it helped me. And then after a while, I was like, I want to take that jump and do what I always wanted to do. Thank God I had the degree, and I was smart. Imagine if I was like finance.
Okay. But yeah, SMC had ended up like getting a digital media program. Literally like around the year I was like studying media studies, and then through the grapevine they found out I was a YouTuber, and literally like the year I like was going to leave SMC, and then didn't know I was gonna not come back because panty whammy and all that shit. They asked me if I wanted to be the consultant for the new digital media program they were starting, or they just started, and I said, "Girl, no." I said, "Girl, you want me to spend more time here?" "Girl, no." "Girl, I am busy. What do you mean?" "I'm barely here in the first place, girl." "And you don't want to pay me?" Girl, stop. Do you ever see yourself moving away from LA or California? Probably not. Unless everyone in my family suddenly decide we need to get the shit out of California, then I'll move. But because my family is here, and there's already so many opportunities here in the life and the career that I pursue, and I'm privileged enough to have my family here and not really feel the risk so many people feel when they move out here to try to do something in this industry, I guess. I don't feel the need to leave or run away from it unless like shit gets like so much or some shit and my entire family leaves. But yeah, my family's here. If I crash and burn, girls, I'm still in this city. I don't know about you. Mike?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm always conflicted because work and like glamour lifestyle. I
work it, girl.
Like I love going. Good. I love the weather. I love the environment. I love going to parties. I love like going to red carpets and movie premieres and events. Like I love the LA lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love it.
You love that?
But at the same time, I also am afraid that personal stuff, like family wise, I'm never gonna find what I want in LA. Because people just don't do that.
People do that.
I feel like
people do that here. That's the thing. LA is a very, very big city and big county. I don't think people realize that until they get here. LA is very big. If you want a certain lifestyle, you can probably find in Los Angeles. It just has to be in certain areas. There are some things you might gonna have to give up. If you want to start a fucking family in Los Angeles, you can't do that shit in WeHo. You can't do a family starting shit in WeHo. You have to go down to the suburbs part. The suburbs part of Los Angeles. There are suburbs in Los Angeles. Did you know that? There are a lot of them. I was raised in them. But a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people, when they see Los Angeles, think of like the big part, the city part. But there is an actual like suburban, white picket fence, families everywhere part of Los Angeles that a lot of people just like don't look over or don't look at. And so they look at the city and be like, "Oh, I can't start a family here." You can start a family here. I have a whole ass family here. I have generations of family here. And so he always says that, forgetting that I'm like, from here, girl, you can start a family here. My family did it. It's possible. You just can't be going out partying in a WeHo. And if just being in that proximity is such a tease for you, and it makes you want to go out, then maybe you do have to move out of this town. Maybe you got to go somewhere else. But it's very easy to just ignore shit. It's very easy to walk away from shit in this city. There's so much things and so many alleyways and so many possibilities in Los Angeles. You don't have to do the social shit your entire fucking life. You don't want to in here. But I feel like for some reason people just don't register that in their heads. Like there's a lot more to Los Angeles than the industry that made Los Angeles famous. There's a lot more to it. Okay? Continue, Mike. I'm sorry.
There's a reason people aren't settling down and like having long-lasting relationships and getting married in their 20s. I know Mac is. He's a boyfriend. But a lot of people, it's very, very hard. Very, very hard. To have,
Not for a lot of people, actually. It's just you.
Los Angeles. So everybody back home is like pumping out their fourth kid at 22. But I don't know. It's kind of like I love this lifestyle. I love my life. I love my lifestyle. I don't want to leave it yet. I'm having a great time. But it's also like scary because I don't know. But then again, I don't know if I'm gonna find what I want in like say I move to like a suburb, and I find that
There are suburbs in LA.
Like once I have that, I'm gonna be bored. I'm gonna want this LA lifestyle again. So it's kind of like, you got to risk it for the biscuit, I guess. I don't know. I don't. I think here's the thing. If I found a partner and I could have my like happy life and my love life was fulfilled, then no, I would never live in LA. I mean, I would never leave LA. I love LA. But I also want to have like a second home in New Jersey.
Yeah.
If
I started making Ryan Murphy money, I would have a second home
maybe
somewhere
like
else.
down the shore, like a shore house.
A shore house?
You know?
Oh no, Jersey Shore. It's possible in Los Angeles. I just feel like people get so wrapped up in a certain lifestyle when they come to LA that they think that is like the only lifestyle they can live when they're in LA. It's not. I know that. I'm from this city. I didn't start jumping into this lifestyle everyone's talking about until like a couple years ago. You know what I mean? I lived an entirely different lifestyle growing up in this city, and you can. My family does. You know, no one else in my family is in this fucking industry. You don't have to be in this industry to live in Los Angeles. Los Angeles has a lot more to it than just this lifestyle that you keep on talking about, that you don't want to keep on living if you live here. You don't have to live it if you live here. The beauty of living in a city is that you can change your fucking self every like other fucking day and just go somewhere else. If there's a problem going on here, if your friends are acting up here, bitch, move to a different fucking neighborhood. That's the beauty of Los Angeles. The likeliness of you seeing them again is pretty low as long as you just avoid those industry parties, okay? Avoid those circles. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. We'll do one more question because we've been going on for a while, girl, and I feel like I've been wasting y'all's time. Final question. Do you rewatch your own videos or stories? It depends. It depends on what the video is. I'm not sitting here staring at it already. Let me repeat that. It depends on what it is. I already spend like 3 days editing a video, so I'm already staring at the same video for 3 days straight. So the likeliness of me rewatching it is pretty low. But if the video turns out to be something like completely just like a disastrous meme, I love the videos of mine where things just don't go to plan and I have to like vamp it all out. I think it's so funny. That's why the Lulu video, the first one specifically, I've watched a couple times because I find it hilarious how I had to like pull something out of my ass because the thing didn't work. I have to do that again soon. Jesus Christ. And for my stories, it depends on what the story is. Like, if it's like something funny I purposely did on the story, then yeah, I'm going to rewatch it over and over again. Like the time I went to Las Vegas for the Usher thing that I couldn't sign out of, and how I did that entire story around it, making it like weird. I watched that a few times. I thought it was hilarious. But other than that, I don't really watch that much of myself, which I probably should start because I've been so used for the past few years for like the majority of my views for my videos to come within like the first 3-4 days. And so I tend to not look back on videos after like 3-4 days after uploading them. But now I've noticed that my views accumulate like over the weeks or like months. Like videos that I saw that only hit like 200,000 plus views, I'll like have a meeting with like a manager or something, and they'll like look back on some of my videos, and then I'll see like that video that like I uploaded like 3 weeks ago now has like 600,000+ views. I'm like, oh shit, I did not know it gained that many. You know what I mean? There's a lot of videos on my channel that I don't realize have so many more views now, because the last time I looked at them, they only had like 100,000, 200,000 or something. I need to start paying attention more to the videos y'all seem to be clicking on after a while. Which is so weird for me not to do, because my anti-gay reaction video didn't start blowing up until after I uploaded it like 4 months ago. You know what I mean? I uploaded it and like 4 months went by, and then suddenly that video started hitting traction and going to people's fucking recommendations, all that stuff out of nowhere. And I was very caught off guard by it. And I was like, why is this video from like 4 months ago gaining so much traction? I guess I should make another one. And I made another one, and kept on making like 50 of them, and here we are, girl. Mike.
I watch my stories.
Yeah.
I don't watch my videos. I hate my YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Not to say that I don't think they're really good. I'm impressed with them, but like I'm sure Matt can relate. By the time we post a video, we've seen it like a billion times.
Yes.
And I'm tired of my face. I'm tired of my voice. I don't like my face. I don't like my voice. So
I love my
every
face.
time I watch one of my
I love my
videos,
face.
all I do is think, I'm so fucking annoying.
Oh my God.
Why do people watch me? Like I couldn't watch my YouTube videos.
He's wine
because I
tipsy,
don't
by
like
the way,
me.
guys.
But I think that's like a deeper rooted issue. Oh my God, I'm wearing a onesie and I just farted and I just like hotboxed myself.
Oh my
I
God.
just Dutch ovened myself.
Okay,
in
Mike.
Onesie. While I'm here too, just want to
Okay.
make a generalized statement.
Okay.
Europe, get it together. Get it together, okay? I know America's fucked up with policies and healthcare and shit, but like at least we know about ice.
What?
At least we know about ice, and at least our toilet paper doesn't fucking suck.
What?
Like you know what they expect you to do? This is every time I'm on a fucking island, Mac, every time I'm on a fucking island,
What?
you know what they do? They tell you, shit, wipe your ass, but don't flush the toilet paper. Put it in the trash. So your whole room smells like shit.
Really?
Have you ever been in a hotel where everybody, or a house with a bunch of people, and then no one can flush their shit paper?
You can't
Have you ever
flush your
had this
toilet
experience?
paper on islands?
Have you ever? Because it's not good. And don't try to tell me it's because you're septic. They make septic friendly toilet paper. Fucking A. If you're in a fucking place, and that's the scenario, splurge and buy the toilet paper that you can have in a septic. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I'm pissed.
Oh my God! I did not know that. I did not know you did. What? That's very interesting. I've never been in a place that did septic, so I don't know. Or at least the place that do septic, that do septic. They use septic, friendly toilet paper. I think my boyfriend's farm is a septic. I'm not fully certain actually, but I did not know that was a thing. Really? Is that actually a comment for anyone else that lives with a septic tank? Do you not flush your toilet paper? Do you have septic safe toilet paper? What happens? Have you had septic problems? Tell me about your problems, girl. Tell me about your shit problems. Comment down below. Tweet us at MessyPod. Email us at gmail.com/MessyPod. But that's it. Honestly, actually, yeah, that's our outro. My name. Well, not my name. You can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. That is. Oh, shit. That is IMAGE. IMAGE. And shout out to the person in front of my face right now for the word of the last week, which was I forgot. It is right in front of my face, but congrats to you, girl. And you can find this podcast anywhere if you search MessyPod, MessyPod on Instagram, on Twitter. You can also email us at MessyPod@gmail.com. Your hookup times, your gay agendas, your what the fuck Floridas, and we will read them out here. I really like the Florida news you guys have been sending me. That's really fun. Those are really fun to me. And also your keeper and creepers and all that shit. But yeah, that's it. I think you have just been douche. Thank you guys so much. I thank you for hanging out to me until the end. Shit. I did not expect you to be here, girl. Go buy my merch. Go buy my merch. Go buy my merch. Watch my videos. Especially around this time of the year because my RPM is very high. So watch my videos and buy my merch. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Mwah, mwah.